Hey y'all, hey, this is Miss Trina, the little diva, and I want to thank you guys for making the choice to click in to watch Chat with Trina.
I am here, and I'm so excited to be here with my friend, Mr. Roy Chip Anthony. Whoop
Hey, what's
whoop!
up, y'all? I'm chilling like I'm feeling like a boss in the whirlpool, y'all. You think I'm
There you
playing?
go. There you go.
I'm in the
Um,
whirlpool, feeling good.
that is so funny. So I'd asked you off camera, but I want to go ahead and make sure. Hold on one second.
My view. This is my view. Yeah, baby.
There we go.
I'm comfortable.
I told him that I would have had a whole bunch of viewers had I told him you was gonna be in the hot tub.
We don't need to show.
Look
We
at
don't
all that
need
up
to
there. You can just see from here, but it's still nice and I won't embarrass you. I won't make you blush. Look
show. Right?
at the dimples.
You know
Ladies,
what I'm gonna
look.
do? I start my workout. I had to stay on my schedule. I said I'm gonna do this in the
He's
whirlpool.
trying to make sure he motivates y'all to work out. But anyway, guys, this is Chat with Trina. Welcome to Chat with Trina. Thank you for making the choice to tune in. And Roy, thank you. So tell me, do they call you Roy? Do they call you Chip? What?
You know that's two different people. A lot of people say I'm
Oh,
bipolar.
really?
Okay? A lot of people say I'm bipolar, so you gotta be. I got alter ego. I don't know. Roy. I think when these shades come on, I mean they both wear Roy Chip, but I think Roy is more the artist and Chip is more the producer. I'm a producer.
Okay.
So it's
So
kind of
what about your friends and your
everybody call me Chip.
really? Okay. Because I never call you anything. I just come up to you.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
well, okay. So, I ran across today. I ran across a. You know how the memories come up in Facebook?
Yeah.
I ran across a picture today in my memories. It was me and you at the Red Rooster North when you came to visit 2 years ago today. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
That this happening today is so crazy.
man, that's
Um, that
yeah,
is so crazy.
that's in peace, Tito, man.
I was just gonna say RIP, RIP to our friend Tito. So I don't know, you probably don't remember me, but I met you all the way back. You were at the Red Rooster, the original Red Rooster on OST. You and your brothers legit, and y'all were doing a performance in that back room for this lady. She had started some concierge business, and that's where I first saw you. So let's talk about your background. You are from the NO?
From Louisiana, no, I'm from a little town called Lorville, Louisiana. That's right.
Oh,
That's maybe like 30 minutes out of Lafayette. All in the country, boy, country. Sugar cane, open
yeah.
fields. I mean, I'm talking about one stoplight. So that's where we are. That's where we from.
I've been to, it's a place called Whiteville, Bunkie. You ever heard of that?
Bunkie is from Lafayette, where I live, where I reside. About a good
Okay.
40 minutes, 30, 35 minutes drive there.
Okay.
It's a country
I
town
was
too.
my ex-husband is from there and I used to like it down there because you didn't have no speed limit, because you can drive down them dirt roads like it wasn't nothing,
Yeah,
but no police coming.
yeah.
So tell me what got you into singing? I mean, you start off with your brothers, I assume. I mean, yeah.
Of course, it was the older brother, John. John was the older brother. He started the group Legit. But he started a couple groups. So once our mom bought a piano in the house, all the kids learned it. So once all the kids learned choir, it was everything, with the rest of the people. And
Did y'all come up in the church? Like
oh
music in the church?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. John was a music director. I was a music director also. So that's where it all started. We were all, we're playing piano, and Chris was singing all the high notes way back then. I couldn't even sing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So is it just three of y'all total as far as
Three brothers, two girls.
okay. Do they
We got,
sing too, the girls?
we got, yeah, we got two extended. We got some extended brothers though. you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um, so the name of the full group is Legit. Where did y'all get that name from? I guess Legit.
It
What,
was
what,
just that time. It was that popular word at the time.
okay.
Back before Hammer came up with Too Legit to Quit, all that time, and that was just that
Yeah.
time. We went
So
through a
were y'all
phase.
were you before Hammer when he came with Too Legit to Quit?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I think it was around that same time.
At the
Like,
same time?
yeah, yeah.
Talk to me about the group and how I know y'all went to school, I mean went to church and all that, but how did y'all decide to go ahead and start getting out live to the clubs and to the venues? Like I, were your
Yeah, well,
parents okay with y'all getting away from the gospels type music?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was cool. I mean, fun to do what we got. Yeah, it wasn't strict like that. My daddy was
Oh,
an
okay.
old school blues player. He used to rock and roll, whatever you call it. I don't know if he was
Oh.
half Elvis, half Robert Blue Bland, but he would just do his thing. My mom was a
Okay.
church girl, so we was open to do what we got to do. John started these groups, various groups where they was 5 members. Back in the day, them 5 member groups was shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
them.
Everybody had a little group or something. So John had the group together. Uh, I wasn't in the group yet. I was too small. I'm the youngest of the brothers. So
Oh.
but I came to a point where I started making the beats and the music. It was cool, and they enjoyed that. They went through a few groups before I got in it, and when I finally got in it, we came out. It was 6 members at the time. We
Oh,
just got to the
wow.
point where after some little disagreements and stuff like that, this goes through. It got to the point where mom was like, y'all better, it's just gonna be better as brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we know we would always have each other back.
Okay. Okay. Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play a lot of instruments. Guitar, piano, drums.
Oh.
All of that good stuff. The bass. So but piano and drums is my more main instrument.
Okay.
So, and that made me a producer, and I just do my thing.
And I know all groups eventually the members tend to want to do some solo projects. Were your brothers okay? Were they supportive when you decided that you wanted to do some, or did all of y'all go do solo projects?
Yeah, we all pretty much did it. I was just kind of me being more of a, I got serious into producing and songwriting, and always did work with a lot of other people. So, me doing my
Okay.
own stuff like that, it was always something I had to do. But legit paved the way for everything because people love legit, y'all.
Love legit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I came from a good, I came from a good teaching because the manager we had taught us a lot. He taught us. I think the one thing that separated who was a young group, and he taught us to sing this old school. And once we started singing this old school, it put us in a whole nother lane. Who was young, but performing at a lot of the older grown clubs, making the older people crazy. Everybody, you done heard us sing all that old stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it stuck with it. It stuck with us, and it did something different. It put that soul in it. So and once they put that soul in it, with everything being
And that
encouraged,
makes you be able to reach everybody, to all age groups, So, and that's what I like because I love the old school. I love old school R&B, and so it's cool for me to be able to tell. Like actually, one of the girls that works with me, she's real young, so I was telling her today about live music, and she was like, ah. I said, live music is not what you're thinking. Live music is so much different than what you're thinking about your mama and daddy played. It's not like that anymore. I said, but I'm about to get you out there and let you see what some live music really is. So.
Yeah, they think that because somebody was performing in front of their face is live music. Now we talking about everything and singing from this gut. No background focus, just doing your thing.
So the projects that you're working on now, like I've seen your videos, some new videos, like they are so. You put one out today. That's not new though. The one I posted today that you put out.
Yeah, I just released that last week.
So you keeping busy during COVID. I can't even ask you the question about what you're doing during COVID because I see.
If you're sitting in the same place coming out of COVID, coming out of the pandemic as you were before, then you missing the whole good that you can get out of this. Even a lot of businesses that's just updating their business, remodeling and stuff like that. Don't you get this opportunity to come out bigger, stronger, and better. So when we get back to a road, we get all these phases. Be good.
Right.
A lot of people right now attention is on social media because we ain't got much to do, not a lot of clubs. So you want to put a lot of good content out there. So my thing is that I'm gonna keep myself busy, not drive myself crazy, not drive my wife crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not let her drive me crazy, and and be productive. So because I know people are watching. You know what I'm saying?
What was your very first solo project? What was that album called or CD called?
I think the very first, I was doing something before that, but I can say the one I really released first was the New Orleans song that I really released as a solo project. The New Orleans song was a song behind Hurricane Trina. We're going through a lot of hurricanes right now. I kind of made this song for the city of New Orleans, and they helped them bounce back, man. In 2005, And that was really, I was recording a lot of songs before that, but I just didn't know. A lot of artists record, but they don't know how to put something out. But by the time I figured it out, it was just time to put it out. And it went all off from there. I was just putting out, just a lot of good jams I had. I had a catalog already. So all the
Okay.
songs really kind of opened the door as a solo artist for me like I needed to.
Yeah. So do you consider yourself a Southern soul artist or?
So I don't consider myself a Southern soul artist. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say I do both that, and I don't do no title, but I'm an R&B artist, so R&B soul artist first. Southern soul stuff. I'm just kind of doing. I'm mixing everything together. I'm from
Mixing
Louisiana.
everything
It's a
up.
gumbo. It's a gumbo to me. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
people want it to sound old. I don't think bluesy. I think it's just a new way because I think people like you and I mean, we getting older. At the same time, some of those little old school bluesy songs that we used to hear, we be like we ain't never like that, but now we like
Yeah.
that. But at the same
Because you're
time,
mixing it up a little bit.
yeah, at the
Yeah.
same time, we still come from that rap era. We still come from the Ice Cube and the
Yeah.
Scarface area. So we
Now
still
don't you
like some of
forget
them bands.
don't you forget my boyfriend Tupac. Whoop,
Yeah, we
whoop.
still come from the era, so we still kind of cool with it. So
Yeah.
a mixture of it all, and then we love the Keith Sweats, like and all of them, and the R&B stuff. So,
Absolutely.
but I think everybody can just be themselves right now because we packing arenas. You put it all together. We all in the same shows together as the Sweats and the us and the tanks. Hey, it's a perfect party. It kind of gives all your emotions because sometimes you feel like being in that hole in the wall. Sometimes you feel
Absolutely. Yes.
sometimes you feel
So
like being in that nice thing.
have you heard Ralph Tresvant's new music?
You know what? I actually didn't, but I had an opportunity to produce that. His first.
Really?
Yeah, I was contacted by Johnny Gill, and Johnny had got a lot to do with putting this out.
I figured so,
The
yeah.
artist. Yeah, and he reached out to me to produce this stuff, man. And I didn't get a chance to
Awesome.
get to it at the time,
Uh-huh.
but I'm glad what he got. But I didn't really listen to it like I want to. But is that one of your
Yeah.
favorite songs?
His new song I really like, and I'm like, this is his time. Like, being that we're in COVID, it's his time. Like, he's always been an awesome singer, but the music, again, going back to that R&B, like your Johnny Gill, like that's what his single is to me. It's like, yeah, I really like it. And I
I'm
really
happy
hope
for him,
this
man.
time I am too. I hope this time it's long overdue.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna hit him up.
deserves it.
I mean, I'm gonna keep, hopefully our paths cross and I get the opportunity to produce one of the songs for the full album.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is make a phone call. I've been concentrating on
We
myself.
got to do it. We got to get Rap out there. Rap deserves so much more. One more another thing is, so I was talking to someone the other day, a DJ, about music, and what we're dealing with the racial disparities, all this kind of stuff. And so we started thinking about the music in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Your Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, and then you go to your 80s and 90s, and you got Public Enemy, and then you got your Tupacs. Like, do you realize how what they were doing then, how it affects now, how music has affected?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm one of the artists that's being that type of artist. Like I said, that's why I did the New Orleans songs. I don't feed off anything like tragedy or anything like that, but I know music can heal souls. It can make people feel good. So, like my New Orleans song, "Long Way From Home," and then recently I did another one called just due to all the violence and the police brutality and everything. I did called "No More" with a couple guys, Cupid and all of them. I just released that in November, so y'all can go check that out on YouTube. So it's like it's crazy. It's crazy that stuff came out, but it's crazy that a lot of that stuff is still going on.
It's still going on. It's so crazy. I was telling somebody the other day that Public Enemy, I could not stand Public Enemy. I didn't like them at all. And now that the world is where it's at, that's what it was. But now that the world is doing what it's doing, I'm like, oh my God, Public Enemy was on it. Like,
yeah. Guess what? And that time was a big thing about freedom of speech at the time. It was a big thing on freedom of speech. So we were more brave to say what we wanted to say even back then, because Two Live Crew had the right to do what they want to do. They lost to
NWA.
Everybody, yeah. So right now we on this microscope, social media, and we got to watch. A lot of people scared to lose their positions and their jobs.
Wow.
Al
Yeah.
Shelton came into my town in Lafayette a few days ago because police brutality situation. And he said
Yeah.
one thing. He said he got a lot of guys running around here that's like super Negroes with titles that can't do nothing, because they scared to lose their position. They scared to say what they
That's
want.
true.
You know what I'm saying? But I think
Yeah.
I'm trying to encourage all the artists right now, so epidemic, to make songs to make people feel good, and that's what my music is. I mean, even
It
if you
is.
want to do me just a regular song, this is about making people feel good because people need it through this time, man.
The song with you on the yacht, on the boat and everything, that one was like when I played, I was like, oh my God, it just made me happy all of a sudden. So that was
Yeah,
a good one.
yeah.
I
I'm
like
just
that
trying to
one.
love somebody. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Like, I'm coming to
That,
interrupt
yeah.
my world. I ain't gonna interrupt your
Yeah.
world. You're coming around, just let it be peaceful, man, and just feel good. So that goes into everything I'm doing. Yes.
So you and your brothers do still perform together.
Yeah, but not as much as we used to. I mean, we get the shows every now and then. I mean, Red Rooster was one of our monthly
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
every and it's that. But we got I'm planning on releasing some original project. Brothers starting at the end of the year,
Okay.
being that album that I have a solo. So we got some hot stuff that's going to come out. Because about the original stuff, and that's really going to put us back doing the club thing. And being that I got so many dates coming up, they just going to get a
Yeah.
triple. They're going to get a triple.
We're gonna get a triple thing. I'm excited. I will be so glad when live music comes back. Now the name of your company, your record company, is Mo Hits.
Oh, it's entertainment, and I felt like it rained because the legendary Motown.
Right. That's exactly what I thought about.
So Mo Hits, and it means exactly that. That as a producer, I feel like I'm a consistent person. I can, pretty much a lot of the songs that I do, I put out and I produce for people. Are pretty good songs. So I can, my thing is like we more and more hits. You know what I'm saying?
A young man or a young woman comes to you to say that they're interested in getting into the music business. What advice would you give to them?
Make sure you really want to do that and you're not waiting. First of all, you don't want to waste nobody's time. There's a lot of people that want these dreams. A lot of people want to do that. So make sure you want to do it all the way, and you prepared to go through everything, the learning curve of it. Because the learning curve is the most important part. You can be a singer, but you got to go through the learning curve of time of performing here and there. It ain't like going on Empire, baby, and hear the little songs and you start singing and all the background is starting to appear. It ain't like Empire. So
it ain't like that.
Yeah, so go through the learning curves of learning the business, of knowing, what's the good situation, what's the bad situation, and being humble, you know what I'm saying? And really knowing, when it's time to press on. And the biggest thing, if you are into it, amazing. If you don't quit, I promise you're going to get somewhere good if you don't quit. That's what
And
makes
being able to hear no.
Being able to hear no. And it may not happen, like you probably started when you're 15, it may not happen your time. It may be like Samuel L. Jackson. He was more famous as a grown act, you know what I'm saying? And your time, it's hitting. I mean, I've been at it since I was young, and we always did do good. But as a solo performer, it's real recognition. I'm getting even more now. So don't never count yourself out, no matter what the industry's saying.
As far as COVID is concerned, I'm ready to get back out there. I know you're ready to hit the stage, right? So are you gonna have?
I know you're ready.
I'm so ready. So are you going to put anything in your agreements or anything about safety for you and your team?
Definitely, and I mean, but the biggest thing you can do is just either not put yourself in that situation. I know you gotta understand what it is, but I mean, yes, I mean, when it comes to big arena situations, if I feel that I need to, hey, my thing is to, hey, I'm just gonna get on stage and then get off the stage and leave. If that's what I feel, I need to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm here to entertain and I want to hang with people, but we gotta be safe, man. And I mean,
we just got to.
if we're not at a point to be when we gotta worry like that, then we shouldn't even be out there. So you know what I'm saying? So
I totally agree. I totally agree.
just turned one down. I turned a couple down. And I turned one down, yesterday because I knew the venue was kind of small and I didn't want to be on top of people. Even though everybody got to be on the the capacity and the safety, but I still like, you know, I want to feel more comfortable. I feel more comfortable on the bigger stages,
Right. Where you can spread out.
Yeah, I gotta, you know, I'm away from the people, but it's cool, you know. But
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be all right, man. I think USA is.
We are soon. What do you do to chill and relax?
Chill and relax. Like you said, a little bit.
Right there.
That's one.
Uh,
I like to play, man. You know what I like to do? I like starting to get my workout on back again, and I like to spend time here. But I also like to mess with my cars to get away from music. I like to mess with cars, motorcycles, and stuff like that. And that's kind of like my enjoyment. You know, fix up something. You know,
right.
that's
A
just-
man,
that's like
look up. That's a manly thing for real, for real.
It is a manly thing, but it's like you know, putting something
Yeah.
together and fixing it up, and you know, it's always a journey. You know, making it look good or whatever. You know, so I mean,
Believe it or not, one of my things I like to do, I like to build stuff. Like how you buy a desk and put it together. People would never know that about me. It's probably the first thing I've said that publicly. I like putting things together, like building a desk or refurbishing a desk. I like doing that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Because the end product is like,
you like to restore a little bit. So you need you need your restoring business. Go and find you some old stuff and make it look good. Huh?
do you have an idol, like a favorite musician, somebody that you kind of emulate, you know, want to be like or wanted to be like? It's probably more than one.
It was more producers. Like
Okay.
what molded me, the producers that molded me was to produce like I want to produce. Babyface, a mixture of Babyface, Teddy Riley. That was my, you know, Babyface was smooth. Teddy had the street stuff at the back of the day.
Yeah.
Jackson. And then on the rap side, I mean, well, those two was at the top of the chain. Babyface as an artist, so Babyface was a producer artist. So as a producer artist, that really guided me in what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly came in the scene. I was doing that. I mean, those are the me that was doing this thing ahead, you know, and pretty much, you know, another great one at it. So that kind of molded me. I mean, and, you know, artists wise, I'll tell you 3 artists that kind of molded my style from being like a real soulful artist. It was D'Angelo for one.
Okay. I would have never thought that.
Harmony. Yeah, D'Angelo Soulful Harmonies. Oh man, it was so cool. And kind of Lauryn Hill, how her music and her soulfulness was kind of loose.
She's a genius.
Yeah, those 2 right there. And the other artists like Tweet. So I guess like kind of that soulful
neo soul type music.
Yeah, it wasn't really the Luthers and stuff like that. It wasn't really the Luthers and stuff like that. But I mean, once I found my voice, I realized that I need to stop listening to Ralph Tresvant because my voice didn't sound like that. And I needed to listen to Mo Johnny and Luther and Freddie. Because I was with a default talking about,
there you go.
The man
exactly.
With
Where can we find your music? I'm sure it's on all musical platforms like Spotify.
So check it out. Yeah, all the digital online. But look, the greatest thing right now, my newest project. People still love my latest project. Came out last year called So Good Project. Some of the singers are some of the hottest singers in Louisiana, throughout the South, throughout Texas, I'm talking about the East Coast, wherever Sarasota is live. Then I got this new project right now called Leo King. I went and released it for my birthday. And what I did is I gave this away. Right now, if you go on my page, scroll down, you can find Leo King. I have a free download to get this out right now. I didn't even put it on iTunes yet, but we got the first video out right now because I feel like through this pandemic, I wanted people to just really, really have it. I'm glad I did that because I got some good business going on taking place with this album. Because it hasn't really been out there published, but I'm in a position where I'm about to do videos for every song.
Oh,
so, you know, I feel like if Beyonce as a top artist, hard working, can do a visual project, then we as a, you know, hey, we better do something.
But I
don't want to release it all at one time. So it's like single by single, every month you get a new visual. It's to be continued. So with that, so go on my page on Facebook Live and Look for Leo King. Or just Google Roy Anthony Leo King. It's gonna bring you to
Okay.
a download. You can download it for free. And check it out. But
Definitely.
also my all my latest albums on iTunes. My actual website is www.mohitsentertainment. Now I spell entertainment with
A.TZ.
I spell entertainment with an I because it's
Oh.
it's 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 more of an international dive. So mohitsentertainment.com, and you can go there, and you can also get the download there somewhere. It should be on my page. You got my whole record company and different artists. But look for it and go get it for free, y'all. Go get it for free because it's not gonna be for
For
free for
free,
long.
y'all. We don't get stuff
Got
for
about
free too
another
often.
month. Yes.
I want to thank you for all of your music and bringing us happiness with your music. And also, I want to say you brought something up earlier, staying humble. I love the way that you will come into a venue and you will talk to us like you are just Roy Anthony. You know, you just come in, and I appreciate that
Cool, man.
about you. Love that about you.
I'm cool. I
So,
mean, I produce a lot of people, wrote with a lot of people. You know, y'all didn't know I produced the latest Keith Sweat album. I did about 9 songs on the latest Keith Sweat album. Y'all heard that song? How many ways do I have to show? Casey, that's my song. I produced
yes,
it. And,
you
you know,
sounded like Casey and JoJo for a minute.
Yeah, Casey, that was cool, man. I mean, Casey is soul singer, Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
I look up to my brother, man. He's doing a lot of great things, still making himself relevant. You know, you gotta see him live. He is surprised.
I did recently. You know who I saw? I saw him with Maze at this the pavilion, the Woods Pavilion. The last time he was here, he was so good. Him and I had never heard Kim. I'd never seen him
Kim
live.
is also bad, man. Oh my God.
Oh, it was so it was so awesome. That was one of the best concerts I've been to, besides Stevie Wonder. But again, thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and my viewers. Thank you. I want you to get back to that
work. Y'all got Whirlpool chip right now. Y'all got Whirlpool chip. So
we got Whirlpool chip.
Yeah.
And he is encouraging y'all to get your workout on.
Workout on, baby. I don't care what time it is.
Don't care what time it is. And you guys take that care down there with the trees and everything, that with the storm that came last week. Y'all take care. We praying for y'all.
Yes,
hope everybody's good. And we will be working together once this COVID passes by, okay?
I know you're gonna be at the door somewhere. I know you're gonna be at the
doors. I'm gonna be hosting the events, is what I'll be doing.
Event, baby.
There you go. But I'll see you soon, sweetie. Thank you.
All right, baby.
All right. Bye.
Hey Chip, thanks again for agreeing to sit down and chat with Trina today. It was a cool conversation. Guys, don't forget, go to his website and download your free copy of Leo King. You got about a month left. Hey, I also want to offer up a huge thank you and a RIP to my friend Tito Alam. Without him, I would have never had the awesome opportunity to meet Roy Chip Anthony. And without him, I would have never been able to work on my vision of what I'm doing with Chat with Trina. Tito, miss you, RIP, and thanks.